I made this magyar sleeve top using barely half meter fabric. Exactly it is 21-inch length fabric. The design is widthwise. So we fold the fabric widthwise and then fold it lengthwise. It's a simple t-shirt top which is comfortable for summers. Place one of the pattern. So you can cut back part of your dress first. The armhole length is 1 inch more than the usual armhole length because we are cutting magyar sleeve here. Just see, I didn't cut the armhole. Below I have about 1.5 inch fabric which I cut apart. From the side we don't have much fabric, so we just give shape, a slight shape to the dress and then make a small notch, small cut at 8.5. This is 1 inch more than our usual 7.5 armhole. This fabric we are going to use for the sleeves finishing or folded, that pleated sleeve. Now we separate the back part and this is the front. Fold it. The armhole is not cutting because we are making a mega sleeve, which is also called magyar sleeve or kimono sleeve. Front neck I am keeping 3.5 inch. Shape it and cut. This is our front and we have cut the back part. There is not much difference apart from the neckline and the front side design of the top. Besides, we don't have much fabric, so what we can do, we can make the optimum use of everything that we have and make a beautiful design out of this simple fabric. So this 1.5 inch fabric piece we'll use for the sleeves, and this neckline is slightly shorter, so we use this piece that came out of the neckline. When we cut the neckline, this was the small piece left, so we'll use it for finishing of the neck. I cut from the middle of this piece to make it into two for two of our sleeves. And now we stitch our top. This is the neckline. Fold it, the front side. Press with your finger. Make a small cut in the middle. Make a small cut in the middle of this piece. Place this small piece on the front side of the top and place 2 pins . If you don't want to use a pin, you can simply make a single straight line and then draw around it. Make this tube-like line and stitch on the line. While you lift the needle, lift the presser foot, the needle would be inside, and then you can turn the fabric. Make this piece shorter. Leave only about 1 inch each side and make a straight cut. Don't cut on the stitching line. Make slanting curves, slanting cuts on the side, and then turn this piece. You can iron or make a top stitch. Make a neat stitch around it. The needle is inside, presser foot is lifted. You can make this kind of a design even in your other dresses also without the dori. This dress I'm making, this top neckline I'm making with a string, a cord or a dori, but it is a simple design which can be done without a string also. Now fold this piece of the fabric from the back side of the dress. Make a stitch around it, on top of it, and this keyhole design is done. Now if you want your neckline like this only, you can simply finish the neckline with a bias tape. So cut the extra fabric piece and shape your neck. Join the shoulders. I'm using a 3-inch wide bias tape, which is a cord piping piece, but you can have even a simple 3-inch wide folded bias tape and run it around the neckline. This is the front side of the dress. Pin it nicely and then stitch around the folded side. If you want to learn the cord piping method, then I'll give the link in the description box. You can check that and make the cord piping according to that. And the pattern which I used to make this dress was the one that I shared earlier. That link also I will provide in the comment section, in the below description section. Now we use this cord, which is a spare cord from some ready-made dress which was spare, but you can make your own cord also. Now fold this neckline fabric and place the cord inside it. Fold from the beginning also, and then stitch all around this neckline. There is one more method. If you don't want this thing that the cord should not be placed right now, maybe you can fold the neckline first and later on you can insert the cord. This is a simple top, but the main attraction of this top is the neckline. So we make it neatly. If there is any unfinished end, just fold it inside and make a top stitch or finish it neatly so that it looks beautiful and comfortable to wear. Now this neckline is done. It will look something like this. Now we finish the sleeves. It is a magyar sleeve, so you can simply fold the sleeve ends, the bottom of the sleeve, or you can use bias tape to finish the bottom of the sleeve, or maybe you can use a lace. But we have this piece of fabric left and we make good use of it. Pin each end of this strip on the cuts that we made at the time of cutting this top, and then simply stitch straight in the middle of the sleeve, that is the shoulder joint. Leave about 3 inches, or depending on the length of the fabric that you are using, you can make these pleats even wider or narrower, or even the entire sleeve can be made using this pleated method of making a sleeve. And then to the other end of the sleeve, to the armhole, we finish it, turn it, and on the top side of the sleeve make a top stitch. To set it firmly and make it more beautiful. This way sleeve is done and it looks cool. Using the same method, we are making another sleeve. Starting from one cut, armhole side cut, we finish till the other end. I hope you understood this method. If there is any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. I will explain it. It is a simple magyar sleeve or a mega sleeve. Just I am adding this folded piece of cloth to make a different kind of design. Now we close both the sides of the dress. Starting from the sleeve end, make sure the bottom of the sleeve is equal for both the sleeves. Once both the sides are closed, then fold from the bottom, and this dress is simply ready. You can use some lace, beads, even frill for the bottom also. Using the same method that we use for the sleeves, you can add some pleated frills on the bottom of this top or dress. So I hope you like this video, and now you can make your comfortable tops or kurtis using the same method. You can maybe increase the length of the dress and make kurtis, gowns, long dresses for yourself and for others. And I hope you like this video. Take care. Goodbye. I'll be back shortly with more videos. Bye bye.